Arkansas. He turned Wallace around on that one. Calabria, three-pointer. Excellent spin move, and what made it so effective is that Corliss did not use his arm to go ahead and lock Wallace. He got called for a foul. Just an excellent spin move. Drop step right inside. North Carolina stays man-to-man. And they move Stackhouse on Corliss Williamson. This will be hand-to-hand. Arkansas be patient. Even though Stackhouse has got some quickness, he can go through it. 15-4 flurry by Arkansas. The lead, 54-50. 2-3 zone. McGinnis. North Carolina really pulled. Oh, a collision. Got 3 on the floor, and it looks like Stackhouse, the slowest one, getting up. Stackhouse going on right in between, splits. Beck gets down underneath him. Corliss comes over from the weak side. Third on Beck. Stackhouse shakes it off. Beck, who always seems to be walking a fine line between staying in the game and fouling out. Well, what he did, Jim, in that Memphis game was amazing because he had great defensive intensity. He had the ball in his hands a lot. He had the 4 fouls, and yet he was able to stay on the floor and with a difference in that ball game. Here's the AP All-America team. Stackhouse, the first Carolina first-teamer since J.R. Reed in '88 when J.R. was a sophomore. Wallace on a tap back. Calabria set up for the 3. There's Beck with that great rebounding ability as the guard, blocking Stackhouse out. Berman. McGinnis gets his team on a run here. Every shot has been contested. That's one you have to finish off. You see how effectively Arkansas is working the ball now, Jim, with his starting lineup on the floor. Nothing like what we saw in the first half. Nope, didn't see much of that in the first half either. 56-51 Arkansas. You cannot play behind him. Calabria on a previous trip had a chance to tie it from three-point land, but he's 0 for 4 in the game, and he's shooting 52% of the season. North Carolina now is starting to take some bad shots themselves. Calabria, the leading three-point percentage shooter in the country. Daniel, ball on the line, Carolina ball. And we'll go to the benches. Corliss with 11 points in this half to put the Razorbacks ahead. Just off the Puget Sound, Seattle doing another outstanding job at hosting the Final Four, the third time since 1984, 84, 89, 95. Shooting percentages for Arkansas changing dramatically, Billy. Exactly double what they had. They were shooting 30% in the first half, 60% in the second. It's been great shot selection and really utilizing Corliss Williamson inside. Scotty Thurman steals it. The back on the other side comes away without any. Carolina now has missed its last 6, 3.5 minutes without a field goal. Donald Williams. Everything's being rushed by North Carolina. They stay in the man-to-man defense. Now it's Sullivan down there on Corliss Williamson. Dean is trying again to get a couple of minutes here. On the block, Williamson. And Rasheed alone underneath.
Did a pretty good job. Took Corliss Williamson a step away from where he wanted to be on that turnaround. Arkansas staying in the zone.
Here's Landry, former JV player at Carolina. He'll whip it around on the perimeter. Then on the shot clock. Got to feed it now. Landry can fire it.
Stewart doing a great job, Jim, on the defensive glass, and it will be turned back over to North Carolina, but he's keeping Wallace off the board.
The overrule keeps it with the heels. Davor Remox comes back in. Billy, he had a couple of shots in the first half from three-point land. That goes out.
And because they had no time on that, try to make a tough play. Arkansas, interesting, Jim. They're out-rebounded by their opponents on the year, but when you look at this club, you say, how is that possible? You have so many guys who go up on the boards, good bench.
Landry got caught, turns it over for a second straight time, but Arkansas returns the favor. Double dribble. Tomorrow, the RCA Player of the Year show. 12 o'clock Eastern Time, followed by the McDonald's High School All-Star Game. Then bumps and jumps in the women's national title game, Tennessee and UConn.
North Carolina will have to figure out a way to get a little bit slower pace to get some good shots off.
Stackhouse, former MVP of that McDonald's High School All-America game, will go to the line. One of our scouts down there, Mikey Arnold, who works for us, said Vince Carter has looked awesome in St. Louis this week. He'll be playing tomorrow, and next year he'll be playing for North Carolina.
Yep. Young man from Florida. Stackhouse, nice passing on the interior down inside.
Oh, Stewart to the bench. Wilson in.
Stackhouse, tremendous ACC tournament. Not enough to offset the incredible play of Randolph Childress. But right behind Joe Smith of Maryland this year is the leading vote getter for all conference